Hey guys, just to give you a heads update. Um, this game has not been killed off. Basically, what's happened is I just had to deal with some OS issues. As you can probably tell, I'm running on Windows 7. One thing I want to note real quick is Infinity Blade Effects for some reason says unavailable under Windows 7. This is a 64-bit, by the way. Thank goodness I actually have it here on the desktop. I actually have it here on that folder installed. Basically, all I did was copy it from Windows 10 over to Windows 7, just the game directory. So hopefully it'll work just fine. Um, some IRL stuff has happened, and that has caused this program to be fast-tracked. I am no longer I'm going to delay as much as I can. This will be edited, cut down as much as I can, hopefully no more than 15-30 minute segments. Depends on what the computer decides to do. I will be showing everything in raw footage, so basically uploads are going to be long as shit, and it is unedited. So that is what we have to go now. Basically, to give people an overview real quickly. There are 3 levels right now. Museum is the one that is mostly done, and in fact, this is the level that probably needs the least amount of work on it. Obviously, I'm going to have to add in a UI. I'm going to switch over here. Obviously, I'm going to still have to add some triggers, a little bit of UI placements, but hopefully everything comes out good. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be deleting a section right here. I think I might delete that section, or if I do not delete it, I might manage to block it off somehow. I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do with this section because it's really unneeded. There's no reason to have this. That's the museum level. Start, I think, is blank, if I'm not mistaken. No, start is obviously not blank. Okay, so this level is definitely going to be redone. Basically, this level, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But basically, it was supposed to be like an alley. Whoops, space. Basically, it was supposed to be like walking. You come from an alley, and I'm not even sure what I was trying to do here. It's going to be redone anyway. And then a dungeon level, which uses the multi-story dungeons pack. Thank goodness it was free and available. Really and truly, there's a lot of work that needs to be done here. One thing I will note is I may have to have 2 different characters, 2 different character blueprints, because at least in this one, which I'll show you right now, as long as I don't fall through the floor. Look how, I mean, honestly, look how freaking small the character is. It's like, it's way too short. And yet in the other pack, which is Museum, which uses the Abandoned Hospital pack, the character's well, the character itself is short, but it's not like it's not an average size. In fact, I've actually tested this in VR, and that is about the right size. Maybe a little on the short side, but it probably is a little on the short side. I probably need to up the print a little bit, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I may have to do. I don't think I have any doors in here, do I? No, oh yeah, that's right. I know. Oh, I have a door frame. I have a door frame. Okay. But I think, yeah, I have a door frame here. Oh shit. Unless, yeah, this is probably the proper size anyway. Unless they're built for different sizes of characters, which is very possible because that to me looks like about the size of a chair rail. Chair rail would be on average, I want to say waist high, probably waist high for a chair rail, or maybe around that section. Waist high or hip high would be a chair rail, which, to be honest, this would be. Let me get a closer, more of a well-lit view. if this is eye level, that's more like shoulder high or upper back. That's really, really short. So I may end up changing this specific character model to a larger model. I'm still unsure about that. In VR, it feels it feels a little bit better, a little bit higher though. I'll admit to that. So we'll definitely work on that as well. And also more UI work. I don't have any UI set, but that's definitely something I'm going to have to look into doing. I still don't understand why this message box shows up, but that's okay. So definitely some UI work. I don't have much in the way of UI. I have some, but I don't have a lot in the way of a user interface. Um, and I'm still going to have to do a lot of work trying to get everything set up. But for those of you who are wondering, I will be publishing this on Itch.io. It will be available as a free download, and hopefully it will be completed soon. I still have a few more asset packs to do, and I still have a lot more I do have some other things I want to take care of before it finally gets released. There are a few. There is going to be an A. Hopefully, there's going to be an AR asset. I don't know if that's going to happen though. It depends on what's going on. So, the AR augmented reality is really not going to be much of an augmented reality as much as it's going to be supplementary, and that's all just because I would like to have that supplementary information. So just to give the player extra information should they want to look at it. So that's all I have time for, and I hope everybody has a good one. This will be on a separate playlist actually. So this will be on its own playlist. This will be the start of it. So I hope the rest of it is going to be filled with just nothing but add-ons and just supplementaries to the actual development process. So hopefully everything turns out good and this project will finish. I'd like to get most of it done this year. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I would like to get most of it done this year. So have a good one, guys.